in two variables, such as 3x plus y less than or equal to 6. We will first of all need to prepare a table of value. Maybe we discuss it by saying 3x plus y, let 3x plus y be equal to 6. Then our y is equal to 6 minus 3x. This is the first step, making y the subject of the equation. When you have replaced your inequality symbol with equality. So y now is equal to 6 minus 3x. Then we are going to choose values for s and for y. In most cases, you simply make a table if you wish to, but with constant practice, you do not need to draw up a table before you get the values. So we have our s here, we have our y here. Many a times, it is proper that we can even extend our points to 3 points, which is more convenient. If our s is, we take a value that is negative. Let's take maybe a minus 1. Then we can also take a 0. We can also take a 2. This one is an individual's choice, but take suitable values for s. Now, if your s is minus 1, you now see that 3 times minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 minus 6. Or 6 minus 3 will be 6 plus 3, and that is what? 9. Then you take another value. 0. When s is 0, y is 6. Then you take another value. When s is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. As a matter of fact, in some cases, the value 0, 2, and 6, 0 is enough for you to draw the graph. It will remain the same even if you do not use this one. So, in that regard, we will now draw our axis. What I am doing here is more of a sketch. In the true sense of it, we are supposed to put this on a graph paper, not on a plain paper, because it's a graphical solution. But we shall look at a proper one later. But let's get the idea of how to do this on a plain paper or on the plain board. Now, here is your 0. Then the next thing is for you to mark out the various points. Assuming this is 1 centimeter from here, you can have another 1 centimeter. This one is also 1 centimeter. You can have that. So this is your 1. And then this is your 2. Then on the y-axis, you can decide to say, okay, let me have 1, 2, and 3. So let's assume that this is your 2, your 4, and your 6. You can go on. Then we have your minus 2, and then you have your minus 4, if you wish to. Assuming this is an improvised graph. This improvised graph we are going to use to solve this problem. Now let's go. What happens? Let's avoid this one and take our s equal to 0. When s is equal to 0, the value of y is 6. We put it there. When s is equal to 2, the value of y is 0. This is when y is equal to 0. When s is 2, the value of y is 0. Now, even if we have chosen when s is minus 1, the value of y will be 9, so it will be coming along this plane. So that the line, even if you draw it, will remain the same. So you bring your ruler and you join this line. Alright? So we now write, after this, write the equation. The equation here says 3x plus y equal to 6. That is the equation of this line. As soon as you have put down the equation of the line, what happens? You are now going to consider, because what you are asked to do is to consider or bring out the region where 3x plus y is less than or equal to 6. Now let's go. What do we do? How do I know the region to shade? Is it up or it is down? For us to know the region that we are going to shade, you will carry out a simple test. And the test is shade, or rather substitute the point x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 in the equation 3x plus y and less than or equal to 6. In this case, when you do that, you have 0 here is less than or equal to 6, because if x is 0, y is 0, the whole of the left hand side is 0, which is less than or equal to 6. Is this true or is it false? So this will help us to determine the region. Hence, we say that then let's say this now. If this is true, so, and actually it is true because 0 is less than 6, it is true. Then what do? In order for us to ascertain the region to shade off, in this case, either above or below the line, we carry out a simple test. The test is to substitute the point 0, 0, that is where x is 0 and y is 0, in the inequality 3x plus y less than or equal to 6. When you do this, what happens? This is 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 6. Is this true? Yes, it is true. Now that you know it is true, you will now shade off towards the 0, 0. That is to say, shade off below the line. So when we want to shade off below the line, what we need to do is this. Watch me. Shade this side. Shade this one. Shade this one. Don't use too many lines. It will be well indicated even if you use few lines. The time will come where we just even use one line and put an arrow here to indicate that everything towards this arrow-headed stroke is where the solution lies. So when we are looking for the answer to this problem, we will be looking at this region downwards, not above it.